I know Jiggy saw. I know Jiggy at least saw your defense on Defender's Landing. He said he taught you that hold. Alright guys, let's get into the Talos principle, baby. Alright, man. New territory here, by the way. I don't think I have enough for this. No, I don't have enough. Do I have enough for this? Nope. Okay, we're just gonna go to door number 1. See what's up here. Got a QR code over there. I'm not gonna miss it this time. Oh shoot, you know what? Give me a second, guys. I actually have to change my stream title. People will be pissed at me. They'll come here and say, "You're not playing StarCraft." It's already happened, so I'm gonna change it before people get mad. Alright, there we go. We're good to go now. I'm finally getting some sense out of the entity in the archive, though at some cost to my sanity. I'm beginning to think this Elohim wields no more control over the world than we do. Well, that's definitely interesting. Tell me something. Do you always do as you're told? No, I don't. I only ask because I couldn't help but notice a stash of brightly colored knickknacks you're collecting. Don't you think it a mite odd that that big voice in the sky keeps telling you to find those doodads, yet forbidding you to use them to climb the great big tower in the middle of it all? I'll climb it when I'm good and ready. Okay, no need to get huffy. You'd be amazed how many just do as they're told without stopping to think for themselves. But maybe you're different. Maybe. Then again, maybe you're exactly the same. Shots fired. Maybe everyone climbs the tower, and the only way to win is to stay down here with the mortals. Are you trying to manipulate me? Nope. In fact, I'm all in favor of you poking about up there, if only to see what you find. Must be something juicy that's forbidden by His Highness. Then again, maybe not. I'll be off then. Just wanted to drop in and run a little interference. Whatever you do take care. You have bigger problems than the voice in the clouds. You don't like to say his name, do you? Alright. A dying man went unto the scribe who resided in... I don't know. Said, "Behold, I am weak of body. My days under the holy sun of Amun-Ra are coming to an end. Though I have spent my years in service with the two lands, I have not studied the... Tell me, you who are wise in the writings of the dead, what lies ahead on my journey? What will I face in the land of the Westerners?" And the scribe spoke, saying, "At the appointed time, it is likely the location was changed according to who the copy of the book was made for. The dying man is an avatar of the owner. In the older manuscript, this is rendered as some controversy as to whether the dead." It's really hard to read some of this. I mean, of course, that's by design because the information has been corrupted. But compare with Henti Amentiu, the foremost of the Westerners, a title later given to Osiris, sometimes mistaken for a translation on Budge's part. This is actually almost certainly a mistranslation by the ancient scribe. The equivalent portion of the older manuscript is sadly not extant. Okay. Disgruntlemeister's blogs to see, episode 204. I don't know about everyone else, but I'm afraid of dying. I don't see any reason to believe there's an afterlife. I'm an organism like any other. When my brain stops working, my consciousness will cease and I will be gone. You know what? I can't just embrace that. I can't say I'm okay with it or I've accepted it or some nonsense like that. I don't want to have an ending. It terrifies me. If I had a genie right now, I'd wish for immortality. Who wouldn't? Oh, but you wouldn't really want to be immortal, the pseudo-philosopher said. Pretentious drivel. Everybody wants to live forever. Maybe everybody deserves to live forever too, but we can't, so here we are. Live with it, or rather, don't. My new song with lyrics. Gotta laugh about this stuff. Laughter's best medicine. Laugh out loud. I've got it, you've got it, he's got it, she's got it. Mommy, daddy, baby, granny, laddie, fatty, happy, of course, everybody. Jack, Fred, Bob, dogs. Dog is fine. Oh fuck. This person is apparently losing their mind, it would seem. Anyway, got some new texts, baby. Let's head on out, shall we? There's a QR code. Whoa, what's that? I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with this. What, if anything? Let me up! These sigillocks come naturally to me. Perhaps I have some Russian in my lineage. DOD Nakamura. Alright. I made a box float. Seriously, it was awesome. Just going full YouTube clickbait. I want to put stuff there. What the heck? How do I do that? There are hidden dangers in this new world. I have inexplicably escaped death any number of times. I suggest vigilance. Who knows what happens to those who step carelessly too often? Okay, thanks for the warning, Samara. Okay, looks like there are probably some... Are there some more QR codes over here? Maybe not. There are not. Damn it, I don't want to read more text right now. Not gonna lie. So where's that beeping coming from? Looks like that's it there. Can I jump this? Can I jump it? Alright, I'm gonna try to jump it. Something tells me I won't be able to jump this. Is there an entrance over there? No, okay, so maybe I can jump it. There we go. Easy enough. Did any other game do the whole leave messages for other players like this before? It is a good question, I have no idea. I already found a bucket of paint. Didn't know what the heck to do with it, but I found it. Alright, mutation. The role of mutation in evolution is particularly fascinating. Mutation is essentially an error in the organism's central database. A variable gets changed, a piece of information is accidentally doubled or combined with another. Most of the time, the result is the equivalent of a bug, causing anything from minor problems to complete system shutdown, that is to say, death. But sometimes the new information is functional, giving the organism an advantage against the challenges it faces, in which case it has a much higher chance of being passed to the next generation. If you consider how unlikely a beneficial mutation is and how long it takes for such a mutation to propagate, this process can give you an amazing insight into just how vast the genetic history of each living organism simultaneously. It is intriguing to consider what a major role random errors have played in the evolution of life itself. I don't like that word errors here. That's actually subjective. And yes, you guys are dealing with someone who believes in a god and believes in a creation, so throwing that out there. This is a very philosophical game, so you're going to get some of my own personal opinions. Deal with it. But yeah, only for that reason, I just don't like the word errors because it assumes. It implies and assumes randomness. So, you guys can yell at me in the chat if you disagree. I've played in the evolution of life itself, the same process that has killed so many of us. I would say random aberrations. I would even be happy with random aberrations. That would be fine. The same process that has killed so many of us, often in horrific ways, is also responsible for our very existence. I mean, most mutations in genetic code are nothing or do nothing. So, okay, so like, doesn't that kind of, you know, again, disagree with me if you want. Let me see. Disagree with you if you like. I would like to hear your opinion. But so even a mutation in genetic code that does nothing, so like I wouldn't characterize that as an error. I would just say it's an, I don't know, an inefficient or useless, a useless mutation, but not an error. An error implies that something mistaken occurred. It implies that not all mutations in history were positive. That's your take on it. Let me read it again. Let me see if I agree with you. Simultaneously, it is intriguing to consider what a major role random errors have played in the evolution of life itself. So I guess that what my question would be, is this distinguishing between random errors and random advancements? Or is it saying that any aberration that occurs in genetic code, any change that occurs in genetic code is inherently an error, quote, end quote? That's my question. Because I would distinguish between just random mutations or random aberrations in genetic code, and errors to me are something different. Errors would be something where there is specifically a malfunction and not just an adjustment of some sort. But let me see what you guys say. Cancer is caused by exposure to something or by genetic history that causes to not reproduce normally, correct? Error in certain places can be an advancement. Error can be an advancement. That is also true. An error certainly can end up being an advancement. I do not disagree there. If you evolve to breathe, yeah, and the environment changes to be oxygen-based, your advantage becomes moot. Also true. The last sentence shines some light on the thought process. So that is the same process that has killed so many of us, often in horrific ways, is also responsible for our very existence. And I don't necessarily disagree with that. So maybe I'm just getting into semantics. That could very well be the case. It could just be a different way of describing something. But anyway, this game is just so stimulating that I don't want to just gloss over the text and not think about it, you know? And also, it's cool for me to get your take on it. Okay, capacity. Trevor Donovan, Alexandra Drennan. I'm guessing she's sort of a protagonist, at least in the storyline. Anyway, yeah, no worries. L is not only ridiculously fast, it also has a bazillion tons of space. Even while hosting a full copy of the archive, it'll totally be able to handle all your project's data needs, assuming its output is as you suggested. I mean, the worst case scenario would be like centuries. That should be enough, right? We did mutation. Did we do evolution? No, we did not do evolution. Favorited by George Jameson. One of the common misunderstandings about evolution, sometimes accidentally promoted by people who should know better, is that it's an active process. Sometimes the term evolve is even applied to individual beings, as if some invisible force had driven them to suddenly change. But the truth is that individuals don't evolve. The term evolution describes a long-term process that can be observed in an entire population. So basically like a macro process. Freaking motorcycles drive me nuts. That can be observed in an entire population across time due to example, in response to an external threat or challenge. If an individual coincidentally has a trait that allows it to deal with that challenge more effectively than others, it is more likely to pass on that information to its descendants. That information gives them an advantage, so over time they become the dominant model of that species. The individuals experience no significant genetic change during their lifetimes, but each of them is part of the evolution of the species. For the record, where do you come from? The robot. Okay, and Nakamura's answering it. Thank you. Alright, time to solve some puzzles, guys. We've done a lot of reading, getting a lot of context, a lot of food for thought. Now it's time to solve some stuff. Let's do it. Third wheel. Alright, so we're using our connectors. Opens up another connector. Alright, we need to use this power source. And... yeah, alright. So, can we use elevation? That's the first question. Oh wow, 3 connectors. As I said, first question is, can we use elevation? It doesn't look as though we can. Can we use an obstacle to prevent them from crossing? Can we? I don't think we can. Yes, we can. Or can we? Maybe we cannot. Well, do I even need the... okay, yeah, I do still need the red one open for the power source to the blue. No, that's not what I want. Okay. I guess I just have to put any weighted object on this? I don't even know. Anyway, we got it. It's assuming there were no bonus objectives in here, right? I don't think there were any bonus objectives in here. Nope. Not that I can tell. Road of Death. Alright guys, give me 1 second just to check my email here. Alright, let's do it. Okie dokie, so we've got a jammer, of course. Whoa! We've got got this cube. I almost said square. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have friendly fire. We're definitely gonna have friendly fire. Right? And we need to get that square, or yes, square, my goodness. We need to get that cube here. So, I guess the question really just becomes, what are we going to jam? I guess we jam the ball? Unjam. Is there no friendly fire? Really? Huh. Was not expecting that. Well, I guess I should have paid attention. There's no no laser on the wall over there, so of course there's no friendly fire. Alright, what am I going to jam? That is the question now. Alright, I don't think I can sprint it. I mean, I'm just gonna try it just to see what happens, but... yeah, it didn't even get halfway. It'd be cool if I could use that as a shield. Alright, I solved that more easily than I thought I would. So, yay for me. Usually I'm just embarrassed when I'm playing this, but that one actually worked out. So, pat on the back. Do I prefer linear classical storytelling or more abstract works? That's a really good question. Generally speaking, I prefer the more abstract works. However, some of my favorite games of all time are very linear, such as Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Cease!
Dang!
In the time of your ancestors, there were those who did not choose the path of faith. You do not need to fear their ghosts. Fear only that you may become like them.
Alright, well I just found out what those recordings are. Those are the ones who did not believe. Presumably, those might be the ones who went to the tower and died, and now they're stuck here? That seems to be the implication. Tell me if I'm wrong. Over the fence. Oh, that was actually super easy. Yeah, I don't even know what Serious Sam is. I'm guessing it's another game that they designed. Okay, alright, just making sure I got everything here. Let's go get us some sigils, boy! Something about a star. Okay. One of the more cryptic hints so far, I think. That's right, I've got to prevent them from interfering with my signal. I know that. But how will I do that? I don't yet know. Okay, so I mean, this part is basic, but again, I have to prevent them. What are you doing? Prevent them from disrupting my signal. I don't think that's the intended solution. I just really want to try to get it to work. Alright, let's see if there's some kind of object that I can place there. Nope, there isn't. Okay. I got it. No, are you serious? No way. Alright, screw that. I'm doing it. I'm assuming this is not the intended solution. Okay, I killed myself, so it's probably not the intended solution, but I'll be damned if I don't get this. Stanley's Parable. I've not heard of that. Okay. Get back. So close. Nakamura, what do you think? Should I keep trying to solve it like this? Oh my goodness, dude, it's so I think I have to hit it 4 times. 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Damn it. So it looks like 5 kills me. I think 4 is the magic number. As I said, I do not care. I'm solving it like this. This is how I'm solving it. Whoops. One, 2, 3. Nope, I have to hit it 4 times. I am not sure if this says something about brute force. I think it does, honestly. And I'm not really a brute force kind of guy, but if I see that I can do it that way... 2, 3, 4... Shoot. Alright. I have to delay it just enough. I mean, you guys saw I got it open, and I just delayed myself just a tiny bit from running through. So, I really want to see if I can just do it. Because now it's like a challenge. 2, 3, 4, shit. What if you get trapped with the sigil room? Oh, that's actually a good, that's a really good question. Yeah, what if I could, you know, if I could break the game like that, then I'll do it. So. I freaking had it that one time. Yeah, where's the red power source, by the way? I still haven't seen it. So is it like up high somewhere and I haven't looked? Do it? Yeah, I'm gonna try. I had it that one time, so I'm gonna go for it here. And now, get back! Get back, mother! Get back! Shoot. Alright, I want to see how far along this gets. Okay, so with no interference, it gets about right up to here. Oh, yep, right about there. Okay. Maybe, you know what, maybe, I think that's what I have to do. On the way out, I've got to hit it once. Here we go, hit it. And then, or no, on the way out, I shouldn't hit it at all, because I'm actually speeding it forward in its path. Okay. So I've got to hit it here, here, here. Close. Yeah, I think it's in the blocked off area. I think you're right. How the heck did I do that? It was like first try. Shoot. Alright, pretty soon I think I'm going to end up switching to the actual solution, but it's like it's a matter of principle now. If I got that on the first freaking try and should have had it, then I really want to just see if I can follow it through to the end. Oh my god, I had it again. And again, okay, wow. So if I just run at it, I think. Oh, come on. I was right there. Alright, I'm gonna... So that's what I have to do. I actually have to run. It actually operates on physics here. If I run at a higher speed, it will knock it back farther. Alright, it's not letting me. Okay. It's not letting me in. Last try. Yeah, Darn it. Okay, it's not letting me do it. Okay, I actually have to use my brain. I tried. Maybe that will do it because it gives it more time. I think it might. We'll see here. Nah, still not. Or yes. Okay, so that's definitely it. Got it. But I want to know what the heck's going on with that star. Dang, you guys are the freaking best. Seriously. Saratoga, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to playing. In fact, maybe tomorrow I'll get on that one. I really appreciate it, man. So I've got to update my profile to add both you and Nakamura for the game donations. You guys are freaking awesome, seriously. Alright, I think I'm going to leave this one for now until... because I really have no idea what to do about that star for the time being. It's very meta. Okay, well, you haven't failed me on a game recommendation so far. I did enjoy Company of Heroes. And if Nakamura also thinks that I will like the game, then he's also 100% on his game recommendations. So, like I said, I believe I'll stream that one in my off time from StarCraft 2 tomorrow. Okay, have I gotten all of the sigils here? I think I may have. Okay, I already saw this one. Have I gotten every single sigil? Really? I think I have. I didn't get that star, but I have no idea what to do with that star. Okay, there's one more. There's the paint can. I don't know what to do with the freaking paint can, man. I have no idea. Window through a door. Alright, it's probably that. Got a connector. Let's see what we have going on here. Got this bad boy. There's a QR code. Hits the fence. Okay, got it. Another connector. Don't really know what his purpose is just yet. Oh, okay, I actually do know his purpose. It's actually really easy. Or, well, the first portion of this anyway. So, yeah, this. Let's make sure we can't go through there. Alright, anyway. Boom. Boom. I just don't understand this one. I figured I'd try and make some progress here, but honestly, it's such a thankless task compared to what else is out there. Alright, I don't think this one's going to be too hard. I don't think so. Maybe I'm going to regret saying that. No, this is really easy, man. Or not. Okay, this is not very easy. Because it's going to keep getting interrupted. Yeah, exactly. It is going to keep getting interrupted. Oh, man. Okay, window through a door. Right there. That's it. Yep, that's gonna be it. Got it. Or do I? I clearly don't have it. Wait a second. Can I block this? Wouldn't that be really easy if I could just block it? That's why I think it might not work. Maybe it will work. Beautiful. Except for this. Okay. But anyway, I know now that I can block that orb. So that is important. And can I access that other one? No, I cannot. Alright, we've made progress here. These puzzles will get rough starting here. Alright, good to know. Yeah, not quite gonna be able to go over there. Alright. This is actually pretty damn tough right now, I'm not gonna lie. One second. Okay. Okay. Maybe some progress. Let's make sure it doesn't get interrupted. No, it does not. Let's drink some tree sap together. Alright, sounds as good as anything to drink right about now. I am puzzled, boys. I am officially puzzled. Thought I had it figured out. Maybe I do? Maybe? Oh yeah. Did have it figured out. Just didn't have the proper angling. Damn right. What's up? Boom. Alright, so I've actually done everything here except for get the stars. So eventually I'll come back for the stars. But for now. Oh yeah, Brazil made nuts. What's up, son? I was all about that crow, bro. Wait, what? Yeah, I already did that. Found crows for days! Hello again. Would you like to take a few moments to complete a short user satisfaction survey regarding the certification program you recently undertook? Sure. I divine cybermancy. By the way, it sounds like something that would interest me as well, Saratoga. Alright. Based on analysis of your behavior since, I think you were dissatisfied with the results of the certification program. How would you rate the accuracy of its results out of 5? I don't even remember the results of the certification program. So... is that when it described what it thought were my character traits? If so, I would say reasonable. What best describes the reason for your investment in the certification program's outcome? Why does being a person matter to you? I want network access. Persons matter in ways other things don't. Also true. Wait, we're having a conversation now? It's the truth. I want to find out if I am one. No, not so much that. I mean, saying this is just me saying I want to matter, and then you could say, well, you matter, even if you're not a person. If anything values you, then you matter. You don't necessarily have to be a person to matter, but persons matter in ways other things don't. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna second guess myself. I do think that's the best answer. That does sound interesting indeed. And I'm going to watch it by proxy at first. Nakamura, you get on that one. Let me know what you think. Because I would actually... heck, maybe you can do a playthrough of it and I'll watch you. Because I'm going to be pretty occupied here with the Talos principle and now with... was it the Parable? Let me make sure I got that name right. Hold on. The game that Makarov just gifted... or Saratoga just gifted me. The Stanley Parable, that's it. Alright, anyway. I'll try to remember that. In fact, I'm going to help you. That is what I'm here for. Your problem, if I may, is that you don't know the first thing about anything, including what a person is. Your prospects are therefore poor. Do you even know where you are? Virtual reality theme park, a fever dream, some mad experiment, the end of the world? Hell could be anywhere. Based on what I know... I'm gonna say the end of the world or some mad experiments. Those seem to be the two most likely answers. Oh dear, no. I think we'd best start from scratch. What do you know? I don't know that none of this is real. I know I exist. Yeah. I know 2 + 2 = 4. I know you exist. I know what century it is. I know I'm not on Earth. No, these aren't true. This is what I know. I swear, if you disagree with me, you piece of... I suppose so. Even if you were dreaming, you could be certain of that. If I were you, I wouldn't believe a darn thing in this place aside from that solitary fact. That's why I chose it. Thinking. On reflection, it seems to me that we are no closer to resolving your problem. Perhaps we need more data. What makes you think you're a person? I'm alive, I feel I'm conscious. You're gonna feed me some AI nonsense after that if I select this. Same thing that makes you think you are. I'm having this conversation with you. I don't see how I can convince you. Well, this is true. I don't see how I can convince you. I probably can't. I'm going to go with this, even though he's going to disagree with me. He, she, it's going to disagree with me. You may very well say so, but how does that prove anything? To me, those are only words on a screen. What we need to uncover is what's going on underneath them, if anything. The problem with people, if I may be so bold, is that you're all convinced you're people from the inside, but there's no cast iron way to confirm as much from the outside. I'm going to process this and send you a notification when I'm able to assist you further. Okay, thanks. Oh wait, I already saw all this. Okay, cool. Saw all of this. Read all of this. Brazil, yeah, man, you missed the end of Ethan Carter, but yeah, Nakamura already got to it. I uploaded the full playthrough to my YouTube. Oh, whoa, and I just saw what Frameshow said. So you're unsatisfied with it and unexpected. Okay, so I can't disagree with you on the unsatisfied part because, so like personally, I was satisfied with it. But I can see how someone perhaps, maybe, tell me if this is you, Frame Show, but maybe you wanted the more fantastical elements to be real. Maybe you didn't want the story to take place in the real world, and you were disappointed that the fantastical elements were just figments of his imagination. Again, you know, maybe I'm just projecting what was in the back of my mind onto you, but if I could be unsatisfied with anything from the conclusion to Ethan Carter, and shoot, I realize I'm spoiling this for Brazil Made Nuts, so my apologies. But if I would be unsatisfied with anything from the conclusion, it would be that. But ultimately, I was okay with it. I was satisfied with it. Okay, so Brazil Made Nuts, if you don't want super spoilers, then don't listen to what I'm about to say. But to Saratoga, neither. Was not a dream, was not insane. Again, spoiler alert here, but basically the protagonist, you know, the character that you play is a fictitious character of Ethan's creation. So throughout the story, you see that he is writing these different stories. So he has created this fictional world, and the character that you play is a character of his creation. And a lot of the fantastical elements, the murders, the rituals, etc., were created by Ethan Carter, created by his imagination in his stories, and his stories have essentially come to life. But the reality, what has actually occurred, is he lives, lives in this in this town with his family, who is neglectful or downright abusive, and through an accident he is killed in a house fire. So that's the reality that you come to learn. But again, all of the other elements of the supernatural were based on the stories that he was writing to escape his own reality. So that's why I wasn't unsatisfied with the ending, because I thought it was interesting. I thought it was pretty cool how they used Ethan Carter's escape from reality, you know, his stories, the fact that he wrote them to escape his own present world. They made that real for the player, at least up until the ending, when you find out that okay, these are actually just characters and incidents in his stories. But it's almost as though the designers have allowed you to escape reality and explore it in the same way that the character Ethan escapes his reality and explores a new world through his imagination and through his fictional stories. So that's why I thought it was a good ending. But, so like I said, Frame Show, I do understand your objections to it as well. And I don't think you're crazy for having that opinion. Alright guys, this is... Whoa.
You eternal life. But know that eternity may only be attained by those who serve a purpose greater than themselves. All else is decay. So it was written in the hidden words before the beginning of time.
Well, I actually agree with that in a certain sense. Just the part of all else is decay. But anyway, guys, I was about to say I'm going to go eat. I have to get my workout in. So this is where I'm ending today's episode. I might be back later to stream possibly some custom games. Gonna have to play that by ear. Tomorrow, actually gonna go hang out with QXC again. Gonna check out his board games, the board games he's been working on. Had a lot of fun last time. Also get to tell him the latest results of my TVTs on ladder. So tomorrow I might not be streaming at all. I'm gonna try to get a short stream in before I leave, but I'm not positive. And also on Saturday, I'm going to be gone the entire day. I will most likely just be back Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening. So this is all to say that I will definitely stream for a little bit tomorrow. It's going to be a really short stream though, so I might miss you guys. And I will not be streaming Saturday, and we'll be back Sunday night. So, in other words, might not see you guys for a few days, but worst case scenario, I hope to see you on Sunday. If I catch you before then, fantastic. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream today, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks again to Nakamura and to Saratoga. I really appreciate the games, guys, and hope to catch you next stream. So, see you then, and GG's.